That's what
Honestly,
that
it's
is.
a bigger fight than those two, to be honest, in my opinion.
Like,
No one really knows who Crawford is, to be honest.
outside of hardcore boxing.
I think my mom has more followers than him on Instagram. I'm not even kidding.
Trash. Pure trash. Canelo versus Crawford promotion has been terrible. You hear me? Terrible. We are getting ready to the fight, and in this video, I'm going to talk about what I do not like about this promotion. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Listen, I got a bone to pick. I got a story to tell because you lied to me. You lied to me. You guys assured me that Canelo, baby, you want the baby, I know that, versus Crawford was a big fight. You guys assured me this was the biggest fight of the millennium, the biggest fight of the century, and the whole world was going to stand still, and Netflix, and oh my gosh, this was going to be the biggest fight since, let's say, Mayweather. Like I said before, Jake Paul, he's not 50-0, but Floyd Mayweather is, versus Pacquiao. This is what you guys told me. And as of me recording this video, there are about 25 days until the fight, and it's been stupid quiet for this particular fight. Shout out to all my supporters. Ego's Army always shows up. I am the speaker of truth. I am the apostle. I am the gospel in this boxing game. If I say it, I meant it, book it. When I made videos about Las Vegas being dry and the economy in Vegas being dead and down, most people understood it. But again, the usual suspects, the resistance, was like, no, Ego, Vegas is popping. When I spoke my candid thoughts about Canelo Crawford just feeling underwhelming, seeming like a forced fight, and being badly promoted, you guys told me I was tripping. Or at least the haters, the detractors, the resistance, the usual stuff. They said, oh, Ego, you're tripping. This fight, this is a massive fight. When I told you that Terrence Crawford is a great fighter, but he's not been known to sell, and that I don't see this fight surpassing the likes of Mayweather and McGregor, Mayweather versus Pacquiao, like they were saying. And the reason I use those fights is because you have people involved who say this is the biggest fight ever and this is the biggest fight. And you guys were excited about Dana White. Where has Dana White really been, right? And it seems like struggle content. They got that little UFC girl running around asking fighters from the UFC what is going to happen and who's going to win. That ain't enough. Or her in a jean denim jumpsuit trying to be sexy. That ain't enough. Boxing fans need real promotion. I have seen very little for this. You guys hyped up TKO boxing, hyped up Dana White being involved. Oh, Dana White has power slap in UFC. And I'm here to tell you, it's been dry. In fact, I have promoted this fight better than anybody who's actually involved in the fight. They needed to throw the money towards Ego because I've done better promotion for this particular fight. And I don't even like the fight. I told you from the beginning, the only reason that I'm talking about it is, one, I get paid. So no matter what, I'm going to get paid for producing content. And two, I do what I want. And there's not a bunch of other huge topics in boxing right now. So we going to milk the game. I'm the cash cow. So I'm going to get what I want. Yeah, let me get what I want about the game. But it hasn't been this thrill ride getting to the point. Hopefully the fight delivers. We'll see. I have so many doubts about this fight. The feelings have never changed. I have a lot of skepticism for this fight, and this promotion has not helped any Now I know the Bud Buddies and the Canelo Chupapi Muñeños, they're gonna get mad. The Cinnabons, they're gonna be mad like, oh, Ego, you're hating, blah, blah, blah. Save it, right? Prove me wrong. If you really wanted to make me look bad, that's what you would do. You would prove me wrong. You would be like, no, the fight is popping and everybody's talking about it. And there's a bunch of impressions and interaction and engagement with the fight. That's what you will do. But that's what you won't do because you know what I'm saying deep down in your heart is right. And this fight has been ill promoted. Terrence Crawford, outside of posing and posting like pictures and stuff, he ain't really done much. Canelo Alvarez ain't really done much. The most they're doing is posting pictures. And Victor Conti has done a couple posts that created some controversies, said this or that, blah, blah, blah. And then the fans going in. That's been it. Dana White just had a fight card with the main event didn't deliver, but I like some of the Carlos Prates and the other dude when Aaron Pico got knocked out, right? By the dude from the UK. The main event, DDP, that wasn't fun versus old boy Chimaev, right? I didn't really see Canelo Crawford cross promotion. And you guys said Dana White's an experienced promoter and he's going to take over boxing. Turkey's going to take over boxing. What's up with the promotion, though? You know what I mean? Deep down inside, ask yourself this question. When Gervonta Davis was about to fight Ryan Garcia, did it feel like this? Meaning 25 days to the fight date, it felt dry and nobody was talking about it. You know that's not what happened because there was an anticipation. When Ryan and Tank were about to fight, they were on Kai Cenat, things like that. So they were getting a ton of impressions. It felt jumping. The other thing that Boxing Ego said, this is why I come to terrorize y'all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss a thing. I'm going to torch you. I'm going to torch you and torture you, and it's over. You guys that go against me, stay over there. Good. But I promise I'm coming back. Every time I'm proven right, I'm coming back. Die Hard 3 with a vengeance. I promise you. And the other thing that I said was Canelo Alvarez fighting Jake Paul. Yes, Jake Paul, the former Disney star. I said it would be a bigger fight than the Crawford fight. It would represent a lot of money. Now, diehard fans of boxing may not understand this. They might be like, no, Ego, Crawford is a much bigger fight. No, it ain't. I'm trying to tell you how boxing works. You don't want to believe the truth. Jake Paul would have done a better job as a B-side or as an opponent than Terrence Crawford in promotion. I'm not talking about the quality of the fighter or saying Jake Paul's ambidextrous like Crawford. I'm just talking about sheer butts and seats, dollars, and the amount of views and impressions you'll get. And when I said this, and especially over the William Skull fight for Canelo, Canelo bailed out of a Netflix deal to fight Jake Paul, right? To fight Jake Paul. He had an opportunity there to fight William Skull for a 2X undisputed and now fight a welterweight Crawford. And you know for a fact, if he was fighting Jake Paul, it would feel bigger. Because let's be real, there's a lot of people who want to see Jake Paul lose or get knocked out. And a lot of people wouldn't pick Jake Paul to beat a seasoned boxer like Canelo Alvarez, despite the weight differential. So just that alone, the fact that Jake Paul has haters and people who want to see him lose, that would be enough to promote the fight because people did it with a 60-year-old Mike Tyson. Like, this man, if he can wind back the clock, he got the power, blah, blah, blah. And they tuned in for that. So everything that I've said has come true regarding this fight. And I know it hurts. I know y'all didn't want Boxing Ego to be right. But yet again, here we are. And if you feel this fight has a big fight buzz and feeling and has been promoted great, which is the opposite of what I'm saying in this video, please explain in the comment section. But I know you too coward to do that. Have a good day.